What's up, everybody? I couldn't stay away. I'm gonna be running on limited sleep. But it's Friday. Everyone can push through on a Friday. Come on. We all know this. Everyone can push through on a Friday. Period. So let's do it. It's late where I'm from. It's kind of an odd time, so I doubt many people get on, but you never know. And even if not, plenty will watch later. That's for certain. So let's open these skin packs we got from this Team Pass. I had a blast playing this game earlier, point blank. And eFootball is just not in a good spot. They actually added for those of you who don't know, they added a feature where you can turn on something called Smart Assist, and the AI will make your decisions for you. They will make the best pass, the best shot. They will do moves for you without you having to press the commands. It's insanity. And they put it in all PvP modes, so it's literally ruining the game. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. I've never seen a company do something so stupid. Like, as dumb as Strikers has been, like, Konami just made Strikers look like the best football developing company in the whole ever to exist on this planet. They made them look like the Pele of football video games. The Phenomenal, the R9, the CR7 of football games. They made Strikers look like the CR7, like the Messi if you're a Messi guy. You get the picture. I mean, the fact that Konami put something in that has the AI make the decisions so low-level, low-skill players can actually compete even if they don't know what they're doing because the AI will make their decisions. I mean, that's insanity. So, here we are. Good, getting back into UFL. Does that mean I'm done with eFootball? No. But during my little check-in, I had a blast playing UFL. Right? I always do my check-ins. I always want to help my guys out with the latest in tactics and the latest in everything going on. By the way, tactics video coming up. Literally, I know everyone's going towards this 4-4-2. Here is the deal. Right? We got our constant pressure attacking. We're going to keep that how it is. The little three-pronged attack. Oop, nope, I got to switch something up here. Bingo. Okay. Balanced. That's how we want to look. Balanced. Defensive. This is where we're going to go. And I always like the 4-4-1-1 better. But here's the other thing I'm going to change, okay? Then I'm going under. Instead, I'm going... Because I like my stack setup, of course. There's that. But then there's also... Instead, I'm going under. There it is. Stacked, but with a cam. And I'll tell you why I like that better. But hold on. Boom. Because my man CR7 is now as the cam position. I made sure of that. It goes like this. That goes like this. Ooh, and it doesn't work out. Yes, it does, because we go like this. Okay, and then we go like this. Camavinga becomes a winger. Perfecto manecto. Now, if I really was going to play this, I would sell Valverde, push David to the bench, and then I'd go for Hold on, let's set this up. Balance, depth. Perfect width. Perfect. You know what? Width will go. Balanced. Narrow there. Okay. With their defense always narrow. Fast attack. Long ball. Fast attack. The numbers up. Alright, so duties. Alright, we got this set up now. Boom. Alright, now check out what I'm going to do here. If I went so in order to make my defensive work, we would have to go cause I'm in too deep. This is where we can make it work. This is where we can make it work. Alright, hold on. Four possession, possession 3. Instead I'm going under, instead I'm going. Two cams. Ronaldo. Ronaldo and alright. How much is old Camavinga? Valverde is 70. 140. 240. 210. So 213. 213. $213. These two, Ronaldo and all right. All right, 213. Okay, I'm cooking. I know what I gotta do now. Okay, so if we sell him, so then we'd either have boom, 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 or boom. So there's always Bellingham. 213. Rafinha. 5'3". Be on the left. Right coming in. Shooting, 90 dribbling. Dybala, Rafinha. Steph. We always have Chiesa. 94 dribble, 85 shooting. Be on the right, coming into the left. That 3 weak foot. $213. And then what you do is you go 213. We go Vinny, 89 shooting, 95 dribble, 89 shooting. 88 passing, 82 passing. Striker. Can't play Cam though. 86 pace. 93, 92. A couple hours. Couple hours, boom, couple hours. I had to dive back into this and see if that was a one-off situation. I really want to try Kane, man. 90 dribbling. I think Kane's going to be a secret weapon. We'll go Holland. Ooh, you know what? You only live once. We're going to try Kaner. We're going to try Kaner. We're going to go for him. Nobody else is trying him. We're going for him. So, this is what I got for you. Forget the 4-4-2, too wide. We either got the 4-4-1-1 stacked with the one cam, or we're going here and we're going like this. Five, 5, 5, 5. So both my strikers are 5-5. But we're going like this. David's a 5-5. Ronaldo's a 5-5. Cuts in on his right. Bobby will cut in on his left. Camavinga Tchouameni. Boom. Gets Biscaini said acceleration. Strength, attacking positioning, heading. Reactions, free kicks. Roar, and then we got the ball control, crossing, dribbling. Acceleration. This is how it's going to look, ladies and gentlemen. There's our subs. Video coming out on this soon, but I'll tell you why we're going with this. Deep. Width of defense, narrow. Balance, we're going balance, deep, with the defense narrow, because we have two CDMs here in the 4-2-2. Defensive possession, long ball, fast attack. Balanced. Fast attack, 5. Perfect with attack, narrow. Width of attack, balance, perfect, narrow. Good. Okay. Duties. Taken with. Don't cross, hold, holding, situational. Don't cross, hold, holding, situational. Attacking runs, stay up front, both of them. Both of you. Attacking runs, close to the middle, make yourself available. Balance. Attacking runs, close to the middle, make yourself available. Balance. Alright. So now I need to go try to get some skins for, let's see what we got here. Biscayne. 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 Okay. Biscayne. Positioning. Taking position abilities, awareness doesn't really help him. Attack ticker, switching stamina awareness. Alright. So we want the peace legendary 4, okay. Skin lab. So now we go here. Like the new De Jong skin or any game changer? Alright. Ali, are you a member, bro? Did you already see the video? Damn, I didn't see what I just got there. I'll have to go check. Do, 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 do. No, I'm not gonna really mess with those game changer skins. Alright, so let's take a look here. What do we just get legendary wise? We got this game. I need to see, do we get another center back? Okay, center back. Damn, I needed the striker. Acceleration on strikers. Dribbling and strength, dribbling and strength. Alright. Where's the attack? Unique. How'd you see it? I didn't know you were a member, bro. PM me on PM me on um and it's not a mobile game though. I don't know if you saw it, you've seen my explanation. It's too automated, but it's definitely not mobile. But that's why people say it. I explained it in the video, but PM me on Discord, bro, if you're a member. Wait, you don't got the badge. Did I not release that right? You didn't see that video. You don't even know the video I'm talking about, do you? Oh, yeah, I released that one. Sorry, my fault. My apologies. I was like, dude, did I mess that up? Are you a hacker? There's a different one. Okay, good. I got it mixed up when I... So there's another video coming out, but that's a UFL video. It's 7 a.m. That's members only. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm going back to 523. Nice, tapped in. Probably 3 hours, buddy. 3 hours. Three hours for sure. Every game I'll be streaming, so they're about 20 minutes apiece. We go one right into the next. Oh, two legendaries, a roar, and a... whatever that one is. Okay, so... 86, 87... Biscayne. Whoops. Biscayne. Biscayne. Whoops. Come on, man. I didn't mean to change his, I just needed 5. Good. Damn, it's only the first two. I'm an idiot. Abilities, reaction, strength, and attacking. We actually want the roar for the first two. Free kicks and dribbling. Strength and agility. So, strength and attacking positioning. Free kicks, dribbling. Strength and agility. Strength and agility. Alright. There we go. Because some of the greenskins aren't as good as they look. They look good, but they're not as good as they look. Let's get into it. Oh, let me make sure. Yep, let me use the restroom. I'll be right back. Oh, direct elimination, buddy. Won the big times. Straight to playoffs. Let's get into it. Let's see. Now, there hasn't been any big fixes. You'll see the video I have coming out, but this will be a good little preview. So I went 4-2-2, and then I have a 4-4-1-1. Stacked is way better than two strikers flat. Way harder for the defense to mark. Looks like it's a YouTube guy. It says it's not safe YouTube. Who knows? We'll find out. Premier player. So this will be a good test. 291 losses is insanity. 291 losses.
Hello and welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us today.
Instead, I'm going under. See, we're in our 4-2-2. Ronaldo Mbappe. Jonathan David super low rated. And Harry Kane. Kane looks like a beast. Nobody really has Kane. These kits, by the way, unbelievable. Whoa, what the fuck? The delay there was real. So we're playing with some delay, so that's a new. I wanted that to be a fake, like I was going outside. Didn't work too well. Goal. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How did he save that? That's that broken goalie stuff I'm talking about.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Boom. Goal. Oh, you see the setup though. Beautiful football. You got him blocked. Interesting. See how Harry Kane does here. We got Ronaldo too though. Look who he thinks it is. Oh, what the hell? Corners have been really weird. He definitely is not the greatest of players, that's for sure. Oh. Oh. Guys, the goalies are still broke, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, the goalies are still broke. The strikers don't even jump anymore for headers. So I thought that was just a thing earlier, but that's definitely the truth. Like that's a fact. They don't jump. He's gonna try to play it long, easy. So see how it's like automatic locked in passing? Wish they could fix that, dude. It would make the game so much better if they did. And then once again, the ball locks to the defender. Pretty annoying, of course. This is like a... So that's like a glitch, by the way. That's a glitch that they do. So you see he doesn't know how to play football, but he does his little glitch run down the line, which you see me talk about in several videos. He doesn't even know how to complete a pass. So yeah, that's UFL for you. It's very similar but different than eFootball. eFootball, you've seen all the shots that I got, right? And then the goalies are broken. eFootball has too much automation. This has too many exploits.
This is dangerous. The defense need to clear it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I can work the ball up and just smoke this guy, and he goes down and does one little dribble to the wing. You get what I mean? And it's like, who wants to play like that? I could try to play like that, but he hasn't even completed. Look at that. Another exploit where my defender totally freezes up. But it's like these joke players, dude. So it's like this in both games, though, man. But this is why, this is the difference. So in eFootball, it's actual real football. You see what I'm saying? Like, he just stopped on a potential breakaway to get a, because he thought a curling shot would, because the curling shots are broken in this game. So yeah, so that's why I wanted to play this, just to test it out. The game's still a broken mess, bottom line.
Holding the ball like this, how does he think they're going to score?
Bottom line, it's still a broken mess. It's still hard to defend. I think I'm like Ruby. I haven't played in months. But this is why. You know, this could be my last game in this today, because these type of losers, I mean, look at this. It's insane that he's even playing this game. Look at this. I mean, he's the loser ultimately, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to waste my time. It's like what I talked about in eFootball. These guys are losers, but that doesn't help me at all. I mean, the fact that he's putting his time into playing a football game to be this bad is hilarious. Look at the possession. Look at the passing. Who gives a shit if you win 1-0 in a virtual game? You're terrible. There's no way. It says YouTube on there. There's no way anybody. I guess people are dumb enough to watch Dagger, so maybe they are dumb enough to watch him. But it almost doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So I almost doubt he has a YouTube channel, or if he does, it's nobody's watching, because he clearly doesn't know football. He doesn't even know how to complete a pass. This is what he does. He runs that glitch run because it's hard to defend. Now that giveaway was my fault. Then he just lobs in. It's just the same thing. So it's low level players in both. The one thing FC has, and that both these games don't have, is good skilled players. That's the truth. As toxic as a community as they are, as toxic of a community as they are, goal. As toxic of a community as they are, the most skilled players are in FC. Now, do I want FC to win out? Do I want to go play FC? No. Why? Because it's not a satisfying feeling to play an arcade game. It's not difficult. Like UFL, because of some of the bullshit, it's got a difficulty to it. eFootball has that true to life feel of building up, so that's why I like it the best. But when you have Smart Assist in, it renders it like pointless. You get what I'm saying? Here's this player again. Here he goes again, trying to do that same thing. So that's probably why you have him blocked, is because he just goes for exploits, which is exactly why I'm doing my tournament. So I'm going to do the same thing and just burn him. I'll dribble with one player the whole time if I have to against him. But these loser players, bro, you see how much he plays. He's in the Premier thing. He just goes for those same glitches. Like that, I don't think it can be better than FC. It can be. See, that's the thing. It's just like eFootball. If they take out, yeah, it's the same thing. If eFootball takes out Smart Assist and the nonsense, see, it's just glitches, bro. It's just loser glitches. That's all. He's such a loser, though. But look at the stats. If you don't believe me, look at this. Look at the possession. Look at look how bad he is at passing. Yeah, but just remember, don't worry about it. Dude, I'm sitting here on YouTube. You guys are sitting here and have people like he's sitting at his wherever for nothing. I mean, just think about that. If anybody has Xbox, try to get him on here. Somebody message him. It's not safe YT. Somebody try to get him on stream. I mean, he is a total loser. There's nothing. Nobody's going to watch him. He's going to make nothing. I can release a video on how big of a loser he is and make at least 20, 30 bucks on it. At least. Maybe more. Now, why does that matter? Because all that pours into you guys who are in this community. This type of loser would never be able to be in here because he can't play football. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm playing against him. Even if he wins this game, I'm going to make the money off of it. You get what I'm saying? He's a loser. But he's going to play like this because that's what losers do. He's sitting there with no reason to play. He's not passing. He's not building up. He could care less about this game being good. And that's the same with those losers in eFootball that play, what do you call it? What do they play? They play Smart Assist. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I mean by broken. How is that not a foul? What the fuck just happened? He literally fouled me, caused my player to freeze up, and he got a goal off of it. I mean, you've seen how many losses he has. I mean, that's a loser. Look at this. Look at this idiot. Look at this loser, dude. He's in here for sure. How did he not shoot that? Or like, you seen how bad he defends? You see the possession. You see all of it. He doesn't even know. All he knows how to do is glitch. Look at him. All he knows how to do is glitch. He hasn't connected one pass. He doesn't know how.
2 extra minutes of stoppage time to play. Kane! This makes no sense. They have to attack. There's the final whistle.
Yeah, it's just not even... It's not even a fun game. Yeah, look at the stats. Just look at them. Look at the stats. 39 possession. All he did was glitch. But it doesn't matter because he's sitting wherever he's sitting. Somebody try to get him in here on Xbox. Go to It's Not Safe YouTube. Yeah, there are manual runs. Let's try to ask him, like, what is the point of playing like that? You didn't play football long. You still can't connect a pass. You literally went for nothing but glitches. You went on a glitch. So you go inline, you come across, and because the defense is broken in UFL, you can't stop that. So what's the point in playing this game? So within one game, I proved it. But you've seen what I did. I put time into the stats. I put time into making actual football tactics, which I'll release to the players who can stand playing this game. But the reason why it's not worth fighting for this game, and it is worth fighting for eFootball, let me explain. This game has broken exploits. There's nothing you can do because the defense, you can't move properly. In EAFC, you can actually jockey correctly. In eFootball, they have AI-powered defense assistance, so you would just hold R1 there, and this dude would be stopped. The corner kicks, right? He knew right where to go. He has a broken corner kick. There's nothing I could do. I literally jumped with him. I marked him perfectly. There's nothing I could do. So you have some loser like this playing. Who cares? Let them have this game. That's why there's like the numbers are crashing. I'm trying to do my part, but I'm not going to lie to you guys and say play this game. So we'll do my cups and tournaments. Players like this, if he tried to play in any cup or tournament, he'd be booted out. So we can't do that. Strikers is never going to have a player like this representing them in an esport because look how bad he would make the game look. This is what a player like this. Look at his record. It's like 200 and 200. He's a joke. Who is going to lose the same amount of games they win like that, right? and then he's doing that on purpose because he can't play at a high level, or he's just terrible. Like, no matter what however you look at it, this dude's life has to be terrible, which is a good thing, because you sit here and go, wow, you're going to waste our time, but he's got to live his life like that. If he's wasting his time playing this, so you ultimately know. But it doesn't change the fact that if you play UFL, are like basically hanging out with these type of people. You get what I'm saying? You're on their level when you play this type of game. Now, you can't do anything defensively to stop those. You can get lucky every once in a while, but why sit there? What, do you want to go learn to do it? I tried to do it a couple times. I don't even want to. It feels weird doing that. Taking the ball with one player over and over, taking the ball to a corner, and then going at a certain angle, learning that one area to head the ball, that one area to shoot the ball. That's literally all the things that were killing FC that they had to take out. Now they're crushing their game in a different way. And nonetheless, even if they have a good product, it's never satisfying because it's always so arcadey. It's easy to connect passes. It's easy. That's why UFL went with the EAFC pass lock thing, the ping, 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 ping type of passing. UFL went with that instead of going with the eFootball more random, right? Now, eFootball has plenty of issues, dude. Obviously, you see how frustrated I get. But the biggest issue is they need to take out AI assistance, and the base of the game is good. You can deal with the wonky shit where passing three is like glitched out, at least for me. You can deal with the goofy goalie shit where a 2-yard header ricochets out. You can deal with some of the nonsense where the passes don't go to the right player, because at the base of the game is good football. If they take out AI assistance, UFL, it's a matter of broken exploits. You literally can't stop certain things in this game. Therefore, players go for those things to literally like break the game and win. They're not winning in football. In eFootball, players are winning using AI assistance. So you either got to go play FC, which isn't in a good spot itself, but it's enough manual control, right, that you can get around a lot of the shit that you have to deal with in UFL. There's nothing you can do in UFL to stop some of the exploits. In eFootball, yes, it's going to be very difficult to stop a lot of the AI assistance, and sometimes you're just screwed because AI is just overwhelming. But that's a lot easier for them to remove. It's a lot easier of a fight than it is to try to get UFL, who's been trying patch after patch to get these exploits and just can't do it. Am I making sense? Can you play football in this game? Yes, you can, dude. You'll see in my tournament Saturday if you watch the replay of it. When you take away glitches, that game was 1-0. I won that game 1-0. That's essentially what it would have been. He lost 1-0. He had 39% possession. He couldn't pass the ball. And you've seen there's proper buildup. You could move. You could beat defenders, right? But the defense is stiff. It is very, very difficult because it's not realistic defending. You can't jockey with the attackers to stay with them, which is why he does that glitch, and players do that glitch where they go to the sideline, they go at an angle where they do L1, R2 sprint, which isn't supposed to be in the game, so you can't keep up when they sprint across. Then, if you do jockey or try to get them, they just cut left or right, and you can't move side to side quick enough. So there's literally nothing you can do. It's a glitch play. You'll see players do it all the time. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying I play eFootball, is because eFootball has fixable. eFootball's overwhelming AI assistance is the problem. UFL exploits are the problem. You cannot do anything, right? You can get lucky every so often, but every game you're going to be facing players that have 214 and 219 records like that loser, right? See, this is him. Hello world. This has to be him. You notice the timing. This has to be the loser I just played. If it's not, then he's another loser. So, the reason why I'm leaving and going back to eFootball, right? I'll release my tactics because I took the time to create them because I honored actually playing football, which is why I have a channel and why you guys respect me for me playing the game the right way. And I respect you guys because you wouldn't watch my channel if you didn't want to play the right way. That's why whenever you see the 1 out of over 1,000 people that come in like Hello World, you know which players they are. You know that this was for sure this loser. If it wasn't, it was somebody else, but it had to be for sure this loser right here. Let's pull this thing up to see it. This guy. Crash outs. Right? Congratulations, you're in Premier in a game with 900 players and you have a 200 and 200 record. Look at my losses, by the way, and look at his. Did you guys see his record? I mean, I feel sad for the guy. I feel bad for the guy. And again, I can go post that game up, which I'm not because there's I'm going to post my tactics and stuff like that, but I could post that up that will blow up. Based on ads, I can make 20, 30 bucks off of a video. At least that's something. I'm not saying I'm rich, but my point is that if he was making that, you could at least say, okay, he makes X amount. And I'm disclosing this because I want to be honest with you guys. What excuse does he have? If I said that to you, at least you guys could say, hey, dude, he's making money. I don't even play like that. I actually tell you guys don't play this game, which hurts my views, which hurts any chance I have at maybe doing this full time or whatnot. But I'm going to be honest. You got loser like this that not only can't be honest, but they can't even play a freaking game the right way. They're playing a football simulator and they won't play football. So you can deal with it in eFootball and battle it and try to get smart assist and that stuff taken out. In UFL, when you can't do anything about it except for glitch back, that's why I've not been playing the game. So I'll release the tactics that I took my own time. Literally, you saw when I got off stream, I literally created tactics for you. I have a 1 striker stacked more like a 4-4-2 and a 2 cam setup. I'll release those. So if you guys can put up with this stuff, you guys can have those. But I strongly recommend you stop wasting your time in this game because the ultimate outcome is going to be decided by things that aren't even supposed to be in the game that the development company can't get taken out. So you got losers like Hello World, who's it's not safe. So am I right, Hello World? Be honest, because we can have people look. You are Hello World, are you not? Or sorry, you are. It's not there. Whatever. It's not safe. Am I right? You're upset because you got 39 possession. You can't play football. You got to win, but you don't feel satisfied because you won't take your time to learn the game. Yeah, of course not. It's so funny that, but you're either, if you're not him, you definitely play like that. But that's the thing. Why do you think people put their time into the game, Hello World? That's the thing. And I still do think it's not safe. But even if you aren't, people put their time into a game to play football. You don't understand how pathetic it is that losers get on here. You're the loser that will say, "Oh, well, that's how they have fun. Just let them have fun." Well, it's not their fault that those exploits are in there. It's the development company's fault, bro. Do you notice that there's a lot of players out there that still will just play football because they want to play football? Just like if you could cheat in something in real life, there are actual honorable people that won't cheat because they want to actually compete their skill versus your skill in the sport that we all love, not some nonsense that takes away from the sport. You are the problem. And the fact how you're talking right now is the problem. I say it over and over and over. So this is why I'm explaining to you guys, people like Hello World, people like It's Not There. Let's hope for our sake that no one would watch this guy. Although people watch Daggers, so you never know. Let's look. It's not safe. UFL. Yeah, no. How can you score a goal without touching the ball? Nope. Nope, nothing from him. Which, of course, So he literally is playing for nothing besides wasting his time. That is how pathetic these people are. So you don't want to be associated with these guys. I mean, think about it, man. But if you do want to, I'll put out the tactics and all that. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'd waste my time and lie to you just for clicks and views. But if you do want to waste your time playing this game, I'll have stuff to help you play. You're an idiot, Hello World. Never once did I say I'm the best. I've been higher than all these guys. Look at their records. I mean, when I was top 10, when I was actually committed in this game, bro, I never even got into triple digit losses. So, I mean, I've proved it. It's all literally on stream. So you always sound like, so like you got to do your research, Hello World. You got to remember, this is all on stream that you can look up. I've literally got to top 10 in the world. People like it's not there. You always see this, or it's not safe. You see these players all the time. He has a 200 and 200 record. Do you know how pathetic that is? When I was top 10 in the world, for example, my record was literally like 240 or something like that, or 350, 35 and 40 losses. He's got 214 and 219 or something crazy. That's a loser, bro. Are you kidding me? I think he is. He'll never admit it. He'll never admit it, but it's gotta be. Even if it's not though, he's a player that's playing a football game that didn't connect one pass, that went for nothing but glitches. Now you're gonna have the people, like I said, who are gonna say, well, he's just having fun, maybe he's just really bad at football but wants to play. Any way you look at it, that's why UFL isn't worth your time. Because can you imagine if I go try to play Madden Ultimate Team? Bro, I don't know football for shit. I'd get my ass kicked. Can you imagine if I go try to play NHL Ultimate Team? Bro, I love hockey. But I don't know hockey for shit. There's so much more detail than you can think about. Can you imagine if I go try to play high level 2K? Right? UFL and eFootball, why they're in trouble is because these low level players that can't even complete a pass can do good in eFootball because they got AI assistants, and can do good in UFL because they go for this nonsense. They go in UFL for things that are broken that the other team can't defend. So they literally try to not play football in order to win. So that's why I'm headed to eFootball right now. I just wanted to really explain it for those who want me to get back to grinding this game, get back to the top. The difference between now and what it used to be is there were never exploits like this. If you remember, it started going downhill. Go watch my first ever stream. That was the last, and I got 15 wins in there. And you could see the little parts where you could start to see the crap coming in. That was right before the L1 triangle. There is a point in this game where there was a long switch that you just overpower a long through ball. It would go from one side of your field all the way to your other midfielder down in the corner. You literally just cross to one of your big men and they'd head it in. You do a lob cross. And it was a goal 98% of the time. That was the first terrible glitch. So if you go watch my first ever stream, I got 15-0 or 15-1 or 2, or it's on stream, you can go watch. And that was like the last good weekend. We were all hyped about UFL. We had the number one player in the world who was in UFL, who was a fan of the channel. It's all on there. You can go check it out. But then after that, players like Hello World started ruining the game more and more. And every time Strikers tried to fix it, they made it worse. So they don't want these losers in the game, but they're not competent enough to fix this stuff. So that's why I'm going back to eFootball, because we have a better chance at fighting AI assistants than we do at exploits that aren't even supposed to be in the game, but the development company can't get them out. Competitive Madden is the same, just spam unguardable plays. Yeah, but I wouldn't even know what fucking played up. What do you mean unguardable? I wouldn't, you know what I mean, George? I would be going, what in the hell am I looking at? When I was a kid, I would just fucking randomly pick a play, you know? But I was playing computer. There's no way. People would be reading my defense. I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? You know? Because that's how it should be. You should have to put some effort in if you're going to play a game. only UFL and eFootball. Now, you can say what you want about FC, but if a low-level player tries to pick up a controller and play Elite Division, they're going to get their ass stomped. Only in UFL and eFootball, and maybe in other games. I'm not saying I don't know every game, but I'm saying football in the football world, that's where FC's got these games beat. There's no satisfaction in it, but it's still at least more skill versus skill than it is skill versus exploits or skill versus AI assistance. You're absolutely right. Whenever there's lag, it does make a difference. Servers in FC suck. Servers in eFootball, for me, are the best out of the three, but when it is even a little lag in eFootball, it ruins the game worse than any other game, if that makes sense. And then UFL's kind of in between. But it does get old. The passing to the wrong players, the shit like that does get old for sure. For sure. So yeah, sorry about the people who want me to play UFL, man. I just can't. It felt good, but then I said it and you'll see in the video coming out, man. I talk about the different things that it could be on why the game was good. You can see the highlights earlier, and that will make you realize how much worse it is that there's players like Hello World and it's not there or whatever his name was. See how forgettable these players are? It's not safe. YT. As if the motherfucker ever had a YouTube worth watching. I mean, anybody's on the list. Your point of view matches. Your point of view is what these guys are thinking. Like, that's what you don't get. Hello World, for people watching later, there's this guy, Hello-World-X. He's like, damn, I'm on your list. I'm just a random viewer. Which I think he's this guy. It's not their YouTube that I just played. That was a total rat. Because of the timing, that's how it always works with these guys, and they never will admit who they are because they're embarrassed. Even if he's not, though, his take is basically, bro, like, you say you're so good and you're saying these guys are rats, but I disagree. Well, bro, when I actually played this game and actually played the right way, wasn't a rat, I got to 10 in the world. My record had, I had 40 losses. You're watching these losers now, these top-ranked players, they're literally 200 and 200. That's what the guy's record was. And you see it over and over and over again. Self-demoting, fucking glitchy losers. You can tell by their records how big that they're losers. So, and then all my stuff is online for you to see. Never was I doing glitch after glitch after glitch after glitch after glitch. The worst it got was the L1 triangle cross when we thought that was the only thing that was going to ever be in it. And all the top players were just like, hey, this is what's in the game right now. But then as more and more glitches happened, it became, this is pointless. Because more and more broken things are how you win. It's not even worth grinding. So on my list now, even if you aren't that guy, it's not their YouTube. Even if you're not him, your mindset is on my list. Yeah, like, dude, just chill. It's just a game. Dude, just chill. Imagine saying that for youth soccer if there was some cheater or some bullshit. Or imagine playing Monopoly and one of your kids is cheating and takes 10 extra hundreds or something and wins the game and you find out. Are you just going to let them go? No, you're going to teach them a lesson because you just put 3 fucking 4, 5, 6 hours into a Monopoly game and someone cheated. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a competition. Have some honor. Have some respect for the game that you're playing. Otherwise, there's no fucking point. If you're going to cheat, you might as well just not even play. So yes, your mentality is why you are a loser, bro. That's a period. Just let them have fun how they want. Just let the baseball players who took steroids, let them have fun how they want, man. If they want to inject a needle to hit home runs, who cares, man? Why do you care? You'd be telling that to the pitcher they're hitting it off of or the teams that they're beating, you know? It's crazy, man. But anyway, you can agree or disagree with it, but it's pretty straightforward. Fuck no, dude. That's why I'm making the tournaments. They would be disqualified so quick it wouldn't even be funny. You can smell one of these losers from a mile away. I'd be able to see their kickoff and tell. None of them can connect the damn pass. None of them know the first thing about tactics. Did you see that stupid fuck have an open breakaway at the end there when I went all out attack to try to tie it, and he fucking was so used to glitching that he pushed it all the way across to his other winger? I mean, dude, these guys don't even know how to play football. You would be able to tell right away. There's players in UFL that are top ranked that literally just dribble to one location and lob through ball. Dribble to one location, lob through ball. Dribble in a circle with Ronaldo, spam a finesse shot. Dribble in a circle, spam a finesse shot. Play it to the wing, try to dribble from the inline like that guy did. Play it to the wing over and over and over and over the entire game. Shoot the ball from anywhere just to get a corner so they can head it with Holland or whoever, whatever beast that guy scored with. Like, go get a big guy to head it with. That's what these guys do, man. It's not even football. It's not the game at all. It's pointless. But I could yap about it all day. There's a video coming out. Now, that was before this, obviously, but I want you to watch that where I talk about the good things of the game. And I talk about, was this game fixed or did I just play? And then just watch. Just keep that in mind when you think about players like that it's not there. Think about the video when you keep people in mind that have the thought process of this hello world. And then you'll see why UFL is pointless to play. And remember, this is the game that I get the most viewership, the most likes, subscribes, the most I coach in it, everything. And I'm still telling you it's pointless because I'm never going to be a fraud. Ever. I don't care about clicks and views. I don't care about anything. I'm being honest with you. Me telling you that this game sucks and I wouldn't waste my time with it literally is a detriment to me, not a help. But I'm telling you because it's the truth. And if I was lying to you, I'd just be as bad as all these rat losers. So, with that being said, for those of you who still can put up with this and still play, I get it, man. I'm going to provide you with tactics that can help you get results and play proper football. Check out the video. You can see some of it in there. Tactics videos to come. Good luck. But I'm headed to eFootball. Is it better right now? Overall, again, they have the one good thing, the passing and moving. Everything else in eFootball pretty much sucks. But why are you playing that then, bro? Then play UFL. You got to remember the one thing. UFL, exploits. Can't do shit about them. Not supposed to be in the game. Right? Strikers can't get them out. They've been trying. eFootball, they added the smart assist. Those dumbasses added the shit that's broken. They didn't have it in their game and they can't get it out because they're not good enough as a development company. They added this shit that's wrong. So if enough people speak up over there, we can get it fixed. In UFL, these mother effers are trying to get all this stuff removed. They can't. They've been trying to get it all removed. They try to fix the goalies, they break them more. They make them go from not saving anything to saving everything. They try to fix the finesse shot, they turn, oh, now this shot's bro. Or you know what I mean? So that's the difference. So I'm headed over there. I wanted to give a thorough explanation. Hopefully you guys understand. I mean, I could go play another game right now. I know you guys would love that. But at the end of the day, what's the point? When you know there's players, there's a vast majority of players. Wait, does Showdown start yet? An hour and 20 minutes. When you know there's players. So if you guys still want to watch regular football, check out my eFootball. If not, I totally get it. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. If you do want to watch some UFL on this channel, time to time I will play. But a new phase just started over in eFootball. I got to stay sharp over there. My tournament for UFL will be the next time I play UFL. Maybe I'll play the Showdown still just for some fun. Okay, maybe I will. But if not, the tournament, Saturday night, starts 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. 8 players. I'll be streaming game after game after game. The only thing you need to watch is how you're watching right now. I'll be live. Then I'll also be announcing from Discord where you can turn on the video there, hear the announcing of the game from me on here, and then we go on from game to game to game to game. 4 games, I'll do the drawing right before Saturday. Game is played, I commentate it, winner. Game is played, I commentate it, winner. play the games through, then the semifinals, then the final. The winner will qualify for the Champions Cup, which will be a big cash prize. Later this year, they'll etch their names in history. I mean that too. They will go straight to the Champions Cup, auto-qualifying. Huge opportunity. So, if you want to sign in, there is still, in UFL, dude, there's still 6 spots open. Unless people have already signed in and I go in order. 6 spots open, so get on there. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you use exploits, you do get kicked out, right? If you use one on accident, like a lob through ball or something, you just, I dictate it. I'll say give the other team a goal. If you don't, obviously you're disqualified. If you do, boom, then you keep playing. It will mess up the flow of the game, but that's UFL. If you try to keep doing exploits, then of course you're booted out. So it will be no exploit football. With that being said, see you at eFootball. Stay tuned for the tactics videos for those of you who still do put up with this game. See you.